Welcome to the Yo Brother Podcast with hosts Dan and Mike Smith. Welcome back to another First Look with the Yo Brother Podcast. Mike, we're back. We're doing a first look on Napoleon.
Yeah, I all I know is Joaquin Phoenix is playing Napoleon.
Yeah,
I know nothing else.
Right. I keep anticipating the Joker sequel trailer. I want to do a first look on that, but that's, where's that at? So
he's obviously done with it.
Yeah, but so this is directed by Ridley Scott.
Wow.
And it's interesting. We just did an episode on Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning, Part 1, and which Vanessa Kirby was in that as the White Widow. She's actually starring in this as Empress Josephine. So yeah, I don't know anything about this. I don't know very much about Napoleon, for that matter. So kind of ignorant to this topic all around. But yeah, let's jump in and take a look at this trailer and see what we got.
No doubt you've seen the chaos in the streets. We must make an example, or France will fall.
What would you do if this assignment of defense was transferred to you?
I promise you brilliant successes.
Everyone around is...
What is this costume you have on?
This is my uniform.
Everyone so near.
I led the French victory at Toulon.
What is your name?
Napoleon.
As the course of my life just changed. Napoleon.
I'm destined for greatness. But those in power will only see me as a sword.
I suggest you take the throne as a king.
Holding on.
Shall we vote?
This vermin has held the world hostage with his egotism and his lack of simple good manners.
You think you're great. You are just a tiny little brute that is nothing without me.
All of Europe is uniting forces against me.
What's the outcome of this if you don't succeed?
Your Majesty, we are discovered.
Good.
It's a trap!
I'm the first to admit when I make a mistake. I simply never do.
Well, it's exclusively Thanksgiving. It's coming. So, yeah, I mean, Ridley Scott, you got no complaints there. But
when they showed basically half his resume.
And again, another one of these films where you're looking at it, and of course with Ridley Scott at the helm, you're thinking, okay, I've got to get to the theater to see this, but I don't feel drawn to that. But it looks quite impressive visually, at least.
And Joaquin Phoenix very rarely misses.
I know. It's just looking at that like. And again, it's not knowing anything about Napoleon. So what am I? Well, he doesn't sound like Napoleon. Like, what are you gonna?
He rose to be Emperor of France.
No, I'm not talking about that. Just in terms of sort of like how well is he capturing the essence of Napoleon?
Because when you think of Napoleon, you think of the guy with the hand inside the jacket.
Vanessa Kirby looks very different.
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't have. I wouldn't have known it was her.
The kind of platinum blonde from White Widow, and then you see her there. It's very striking.
Yeah. But it's Ridley Scott. Is it going to be too long?
It says November 22nd. It's due. And it's the runtime is 2 hours and 38 minutes. It's less than Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Yeah, but
you know,
I don't know.
You got to give up the dream on the 90-minute film. That doesn't exist anymore, especially if something epic like this. It's just not going to happen, you know.
No, like in an epic I can see, but
yeah,
like an Indiana Jones or even Dead Reckoning was too long.
Mm-hmm.
And there was plenty of plot lines. There were characters that could have been eliminated.
Yeah.
And I, you know, as I watch, I'm like, I didn't really need that added. But, and I think it's hurting them. I think it's hurting the movies. I think if they went back to make movies like Planes, Trains, you know, that engage you, that, you know, you can tell a story in 90 minutes. Come on, Billy Wilder, one after another.
Yeah.
He has 100 hits.
Well, I don't know. This is a chance to, you know, maybe see a great performance and perhaps a good telling of the historical, you know, his rise to become emperor. So
that's actually a really good question. Does he get Napoleon right?
Yeah.
As he was in history, because he was known as this brutal before he rose to emperor.
Right.
He was killing people in the streets, and he was pretty barbaric.
That shot of them, you know, setting him up when they're on the ice, that was intense.
Right.
Yeah,
they know, like he said, they're coming or they're here, and he's like, good.
You can just see him lower the arm, and then they fire the cannons. You know, it's pretty cool. All right, well, that's going to be another episode of the Oh Brother Podcast, a first look of Napoleon. I've been your host, Dan Smith. Alongside me, as always, my brother from the same mother, Mike Smith, and we will see you next time.
Bye, everyone.